Hockey and chew kind of went hand in hand for me for a few years. You know, it was like every time I stepped off the ice, I would almost crave it.
I've been chewing for probably 7 years now. Started freshman year of high school. I'm a junior in college. You know, from playing hockey in a small suburb and went to the city, and it was like second nature there.
I started chewing, I think, just because some of my friends were doing it. They talked about the effects that it had. I guess I just thought it would be cool to give it a try, and I didn't think it would be that easy to keep going.
I've been chewing for about 3 years now, ever since I turned 16, really. Well, I had my first dip actually when I was 15, and I didn't really like it, honestly. I puked my brains out. But it was something that, like, I got a really good buzz, so I just, like, I honestly kind of got hooked there.
Yeah, chew is definitely really prominent in the locker room. Everywhere you look, someone's usually got one in.
But then it becomes a point where it's different. You know, it's almost like satisfying in a way. Like, if I'm doing anything and I have a chew in my mouth, it made whatever I was doing better. Whether it be homework, whether it be playing Xbox, whether it be driving my car.
At the same time, it's something I like so much that right now I really don't see myself quitting.
My favorite time to put in a chew would be in the morning. I kind of had a ritual where I would wake up, have a cup of coffee, and then right after my coffee I would have my morning chew, and just something about that routine.
Sometimes it feels like I haven't started my day unless I've had a chew. And before these practices at 7:45 in the morning, I try to down my coffee before 7. That way I can have a chew before practice.
I would have my chew before I had my coffee. That would be the first thing I did when I woke up. It would make my morning a little bit better. You know, going to practice at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, that ride was a little bit better, a little less cold when I had a chew in my mouth.
The buzz is like, it's just such a head rush. Like, nicotine just does that to you. Like, you just feel like jittery, but at the same time it's a stimulant, so sometimes, like, when I'm feeling jittery and I haven't had a dip, like, it just calms me down.
Buzz is like, it's like having one beer, but that beer hits you hard right away, but then it kind of goes away after a little bit.
It's just like the feeling of it that's what I was looking for, you know.
Chew in the locker room or around the hockey team, I would say, is kind of something that it's sort of encouraged, I guess. It is a habit. It's a bad habit. I know that.
I take a chew after practice probably just because it calms me down. You know, nice to relax after a nice hard skate.
Whew, my favorite time. Every time. There wasn't any time that wasn't my favorite, you know.
I'd say yes, it does impair your ability to function. Between periods in hockey, I used to take a chew, and I thought, you know, it was maybe something that would calm me down or relax me, but little did I know it was just raising my heart rate even more, and I would actually notice that I would be more out of breath quicker after having the chew. Just stuff that I didn't realize was happening at the time.
It was extremely hard for me to quit. It took me about a year and a half to actually fully quit chewing.
I think a lot of people say, you know, I just do it because I play hockey, I'm around it, I'll quit when I'm done, you know, it's easy. I could quit right now if I wanted to. I don't know if people realize how difficult it really is.
I just really enjoy it so much that, like, I would definitely think about it. It would kind of be like a breakup with your girlfriend, you know? Like, I would think about it a lot, and eventually over time I'd get past it, you know?
Yeah, my dad's chewed his whole life. I grew up watching him chew pretty much every minute of the day. Every picture that you see of my dad, I guarantee you, like 90% of the time he's gonna have a chew in his mouth.
Because my grandpa chews, I guess, like, it's kind of like kind of like a role model thing, I guess.
I don't want to say or blame my dad for anything because it's definitely not his fault. But I think maybe growing up, it's like seeing a father figure chewing the whole time, like my whole childhood, that definitely played a role.
My dad has chewed for a very long time. He started when he was about 12 years old. He's now 52. Unfortunately, I think that's had a negative effect on me. It's us having a chew together sometimes was kind of a father-son bonding thing, even though it's not a good activity. It was something for us to do together, sitting at home in the evening. We'd watch TV or hockey and have a chew. But with quitting, I have seen him struggle for a very long time trying to quit and relapsing, trying to quit, back and forth, and that's been a big influence on me to try and quit while I can before it gets even tougher. He has not had any health issues, no scares, thank goodness.
But I definitely know, and I know it, that I get a little agitated quicker if I haven't had a chew in a while. And it's something that I work on because, I'm not going to dip the rest of my life.
Yeah, I think my opinion is just we're all grown men. You can make your own decisions. We know the consequences, but we'll still continue to do it.
Because I think, honestly, that's what a lot of it is, what it comes down to is like, you want to be a part of something, but you got to make sure that you're a part of something good, and that's something that's good for you. So I think having like older kids on the team that understand the risk and like just how it's not good for you, and find somebody that, like an older guy that doesn't chew, and talk to him and just be open about it. If you don't want to chew, don't chew. If you don't feel like you have to chew, because in the long run, you're going to be glad that you did.